I can't wait to fucking get my teeth into that. It's gonna be
What's your
so awesome.
purest time where you feel like at complete?
Probably motion graphics, which is unfortunate because it's the least payoff.
It's made you millions of dollars.
It has not.
In some way, it has.
No, the graphics they're ultimately inconsequential.
You're crazy.
They're not. They're not the biggest part of the formula.
They're not the biggest part of the formula. And if it wasn't there, it would be worthless.
And they take it just the amount of time that it takes versus the payoff is not worth it.
That's not what hobbies are about.
Well, I'm gonna dive back into it.
Well, because if we didn't have motion graphics in the beginning when we started, we wouldn't be anywhere.
Well, I got
and when we were graphics heavy, it was super important, and they're very good. They're the best. And if we didn't have them, we wouldn't have lifted off the ground.
Okay. Well, I got a computer set up at the fish tank house, so I'm going to be remote log. This is going to be a different thing from the previous seasons of Fish Tank. On the off hours when I'm just sitting there watching what's happening, I'm going to be doing graphics for Extreme Peace.
And it has like the equivalent of painting and finishing a composition.
It's got it's in my opinion, yeah, it's way bigger than it's
bigger than painting, but like it gives you that feeling.
No, but I agree with what you're saying. It's like it's the finishing. It's like the part that's like it makes it complete. You know,
post render, after rendering, you're like, oh god, this is so good.
Yeah,
that's dope.
It's just like glue that like tightens it all up and holds it together. It's like the F40 has a tubular steel frame, but it's reinforced with Kevlar that's glued in.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
What do they, like, wrap it around the pipes?
Yeah. Well, no, they don't wrap it around the pipes. They just sort of glue it to the pipes.
Ah, is it coming like patches?
So if there's like a steel triangle type thing, there'll be a Kevlar panel there that's bonded with resin, some sort of epoxy that's like a permanent glue. Do you know the Lotus Elise? Is that what it's called? The Elise?
The little one?
It's the Elise and the Exige.
Yeah.
The Elise, the original ones at least, were held together with glue.
Wow.
Aluminum pieces held together with glue, which is kind of crazy.
Lotus, that is the ugly. I love Lotus.
They should have called it the Elmer.
Fundamentally, I love what Lotus is.
They should have called it the little fucker.
Yeah, they should have called this the car that I can fuck my butt with.
Yeah.
Because that's what it looks like. It looks like something you rub in your asshole.
The butt beeper.
Yeah.
But funnily enough, that one in the lower left corner, Nick. Look at that.
Yeah. Like that looks like something like this is like what? If you really didn't understand how gay guys come and you were just like, well, what I do is here's the you're not gonna believe this. Here's how I come. And this is if I had to take a serious guess at like a young age, when I was like, whatever, like, I don't know how you'd come or whatever. I just didn't get it. And I was like, I would think there would be like a mouse, like a computer mouse that you would just track over your asshole.
Yeah.
Like, and like
look at the dude standing there as you're saying.
But it would look like that.
Yeah.
It would be like a little car, like a Lotus Elise car that you would rub over your ass and be like, vroom, vroom. That's like you coming. So. Like they're so fucking. And I know there's like drag coefficient.
Can you type in Lotus Exige, Exige? I love everything about Lotus.
They're pure.
I do. I'm sorry.
No.
And I love that every model starts with an E, and the model names are cool.
Yeah,
Esprit, Exige. That's a fucking good name.
That is a good name.
That's a killer name.
The Esprit type font.
Type in first gen. Yeah, they had some good.
It was good looking
typography too.
My dad had a Lotus Esprit demo for 3 of them. He had a green one, a white one, and a red one, and they were fat. And that was like my child. Never forgot it from my childhood.
Do the upper left or the third image there. I might drive that.
That reminds you.
No, I wouldn't.
Nah, dude, you will like. That's all fun and games until you literally buy it, and then you realize you bought like a human mouse.
I like shitty cars. I don't mind them.
No, I'm with you. I like fast. I'm getting into, buddy. We need to get out of this. We need 990 horsepower, bolted together C5s, Mustangs. I'm talking 2011 Mustangs, 5 liters with bolt-on Rick parts that put out like 1,400 horsepower. With, you know what I mean? Like that's the most
eBay turbos.
Like fucking flea market finds. Like Ferrari F430 engines inside Fox bodies. Like I'm not playing around. Like, I'm dead serious. Like we need to get out of our whatever I'm like, I want a fox body. I think it's such a.
Fox bodies are a killer.
They're so good looking.
They're timeless.
Yeah, like
They are.
An 88 fox
Yeah.
body coupe.
Can you type in Fox body LX?
Yeah, that's the one. And I would Jap tune it too. I would Jap coat the exterior. But God, yes.
Oh man.
Just the geometry.
That second image and the fifth one.
Yeah, the white one.
Holy shit.
Bro, look at that.
Holy shit,
That.
man. Do the one to the left of that, Chris.
Oh, it's Uncle Tim.
The one to the left of that. Man, that looks fucking good.
It's the geometry and the size of the car. It's like perfect.
It's like a baseball hat.
Yep. It's a little cap.
It's
211 horsepower.
my ball cap.
But I mean, just like a clean body, painted and like made for all wheel, like made for like road courses, stanced. Oh.
And those cars are really cool.
Before I forget, I was gonna say that Hulu thing was so funny.
Oh yeah.
That was the funniest thing ever.
Did you see that?
Yep. I saw it last night. I saw Ben.
Yeah.
Bro, Ben is funny.
Ben's really good.
Whose idea was
waving
that?
like this?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I was dying.
Yeah.
That was thrown together really quick.
Yeah. Ben edited it overnight.
Damn.
He stayed up all night to edit that. Because what happened was Mizzy probably definitely knows what Fish Tank is, but she's not admitting it on camera. She like snuck in and now she's like, I didn't even know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know the show was live. So like, and I made the mistake of saying to Alex that black people approved of his use of the N word. So he was like, and I think I said our live audience, which was not.
Oh, I see what you.
I fucked it up.
I see.
So they started running their mouths about how I think the show's live, and I know that Mizzy knows what the show is. So I just took her and her bestie, who she's been whispering to, aside, and was like, I know you know the show's live. You can't tell anybody you're off the show. And so then to sort of muddy the waters and because the rumor, everybody was talking about it, even though I thought that only those two were the ones talking about it. So to muddy the waters, we were like, we had to edit the quick episode 1 and be like, episode 1's live now, guys. We're on Hulu.
That's so funny.
So that sort of pushed kicked the can down the road. Although now they're sort of questioning whether the Hulu thing was fake because we didn't show it on the Hulu app.
I thought you guys were going to run Hulu app presets.
I think we might have to.
Yeah, like
to do that.
Hulu.
Yeah, maybe episode. I think it might be. Wes might be able to like dupe the Hulu app.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Or just show like scroll through where you have someone faking with a remote control.
Yeah, that too.
Like,
Yeah,
boop, boop,
like a
boop,
video
boop,
of it. Yeah.
You probably. I bet you can download that from YouTube.
Yeah, but the thing is, pretty soon we have to introduce the computer voice, which is TTS, where we're going to tell them that they're talking to a computer, and they'll probably figure out pretty quickly that they're talking to real people, probably within like 2 days or something. So once that happens, then there's kind of no point in continuing the Hulu gaslight.
It'd be kind of funny to just keep saying Hulu and being like, and
we will
letting them figure it, like ram it into their heads.
We will
for 7-10 days, even after it's all done.
Yeah.
And then like have them get in trouble for Hulu rules.
Yeah.
Like guys, Hulu just go, what the fuck?